Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ralitza and this is Readings with Rally. I hope you guys are doing well and you're having a fantastic day. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at have you been naughty or have you been nice? So I'm really excited to tap into this. I hope that everybody is keeping happy, healthy, and you guys are just feeling good. I'm excited to sort of see what's going to pop up here. This might come with a trigger warning. I know that sometimes we can feel a little bit sensitive during this time of year anyway, so please, if that's something you're feeling, this may not be the video for you. That's totally fine, but just keep that in mind. So is there anything else? I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'm going to go ahead here and show you the piles. Pile number 1, we have the crab. Pile number 2, we have the Russian dolls. Pile number 3, we have the Dutch clogs. If you did need some more time, you can always go ahead and pause the video here so you can meditate on your pile. I'm going to go ahead though and start with pile number 1. Okay. Hello, pile number 1. How are you? If you chose the crab, then this is your reading. Welcome. I hope you're doing well and you're having a fantastic day. Just going to go ahead here and tap right into your energy before I begin. So Spirit, can you please help me to connect with the energy here, pile number 1 who chose the crab? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pile number 1 so that they can have the best possible reading. Thank you for everything that you do for them. Please keep them safe, protected, and guided. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you so, so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I guess I kind of lied a little bit because I'm not going to be doing, have you been naughty or nice? I'm going to be taking a look at 2 nice things that you've done this year or that you're doing and 1 naughty thing. Just because I think that will be a little bit more interesting. So first of all, I have to say that I was hearing the word repeat when I was, tapping into your group. So one of the things I will say is that I feel you guys have had to repeat a lot of lessons this year. There's been a lot of going back and forth, processing the same thing, thinking about the same thing. That seems to be like a really big part of this year. There's a lot of complexities here too. You guys may have faced some difficulties here, just in terms of like the level of complexity or the level of confusion. So I just want you guys to pat yourself on the shoulder for everything that you've done there. Okay, what is the first nice thing that they have done this year or that they're doing right now? The 7 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, you stopped trying to win this year against people who are being strategic or, bad, essentially. I feel the first nice thing is that you decided to put a stop to hanging around with people or to even entertaining people who are sneaky, deceptive, and annoying. You've decided you're not even going to talk to them. You're not even going to fight. You're just like pulling back your energy entirely. And because of that, you've been able to free up so much additional energy in your life. What is the second nice thing that pile 1 is doing? Where's the second nice thing? The Hermit? Oh, interesting. And we have the World. Second nice thing that you guys have been doing, I think, has been really with pulling back your energy and focusing more on yourself. I feel like you guys are trying your best to take more energy and care of yourselves, but you're also trying your best to win, to acknowledge your wins, like when they come up. Instead of just ignoring them or pretending like, you don't have anything to be grateful for. There's like this energy of, I'm really going to work hard to acknowledge what it is that I've been doing and acknowledge that I'm proud of myself here as well. So Spirit's really, really excited for you for that. I do feel for many of you guys, you're entering a brand new cycle, and that is definitely something that Spirit is wanting you to acknowledge or to be proud of. I feel I'm hearing the word secret, so you may want to keep this secret or just not communicate with other people about what exactly it is that you're trying to create here. Now, for pile number 1, what is their naughty thing that they've been doing this year or that you want to bring up with them, Spirit? What is their naughty thing? We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the Spirit of Swords. Okay, some of you are a little bit delusional. That is something that Spirit is saying. So you could have had some delusions come up here in regards to people. You could have had some delusions come up here in regards to connections. Maybe you instantly jump to like the most complicated thing. Like you meet somebody and then right away you're examining their babies, or you come up with an idea and right away you're fantasizing about what it would be like to win the lottery or to really maximize your idea. There's like a lack of balance here when it comes to what you guys are getting intuitively. So one of the things that Spirit is saying is what they would like you to do, especially for your Christmas, like work on yourself list is to just like take action and take practical guided steps between getting to where you are going, from where you are to where you want to go. I feel for many of you here too, you might want to work on clearing your third eye, because that could be something as well that's kind of contributing to maybe not seeing things clearly. So that's a major thing that I could see coming up here as well. Okay, but that's really interesting. Okay, please don't fall. Tell me about their nice list. Tell me about their nice traits. Number 1. We have conjunction with the Lions. Yeah, I think one of the best things that has happened this year, or one thing that Spirit's really wanting you to acknowledge, is that you were able to really pinpoint, isolate, and remove people from your life that maybe are just not meant to be there. There's like this energy of finally stepping into the highest possible potential for yourself. And that may have meant that you have had to sever some alliances this year. Tell me about their second nice thing. We have Sagittarius with expand. Yeah, I feel like you guys were really examining yourselves in a very philosophical way this year. I feel like you were really looking at how you can go within in order to expand outside. There was a lot of like, I'm going to take accountability. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to make these changes for myself. So Spirit is really proud of you for that. They want to acknowledge that you have done an excellent job here, expanding your inner self. So this could have been a year where you were really focusing on, recognizing your triggers, spending some time with yourself, really trying your best to be as expanded as possible. Some of you may also be rewarded. Maybe one of your Christmas gifts will be travel. Tell me about their naughty list, please. What do you need to say about that? We had 2 come out, 7th house with relationship and Venus with beloved. So in terms of your naughty list, Spirit is just asking you to take more of a balanced approach when it comes to looking at relationships specifically, because I feel like that's a major trigger for you guys. You're really needing to examine what it is that you're doing when it comes to relationships, how it is that you're moving when it comes to your relationships, and to make sure that you're not just giving energy to anyone who does not deserve it. I think in order to create the practical and grounded connections that you want, you will need to be a little bit more balanced when it comes to moving forward here. But overall, Spirit is recognizing that you have done a lot of inner work on yourself, which is part of the nice work that you've been doing. And you are starting to, in fact, be able to isolate and realize who around you is not meant for you. And that's been a huge blessing in and of itself. Okay, Spirit of Christmas, what else do we need to pile number 1 to know? What else would you like pile number 1 to know, Spirit of Christmas? Wow, we have detached from the situation. Archangel Michael and the Spirit of Christmas. I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me in this situation. One of the things that the Spirit of Christmas is asking you to do is to really be able to detach from situations that may just be extra naughty. Okay? I feel like one of the things that Spirit's really wanting you to do is to expand. To trust yourself. And also to be able to, move away from situations that no longer serve you, so that you are able to move towards situations that do serve you. That's going to be a really great way to help bring you forward into the maximum potential. Spirit of Christmas, what else do you have for them? What else would you like them to know, please, Spirit of Christmas? We have books. You connect to your life's purpose through your involvement with books. Spirit of Christmas is saying that maybe you guys are going to have some books come your way that will help you to elevate your nice status. I would really highly suggest working with, any sort of texts, especially if you've been feeling like you're not entirely sure what to do. Maybe you're in this step where you would like to take more action, but you're not entirely sure how to go about it. The Spirit of Christmas is really saying, look, we know you can expand this, but we would like you to really work with helping yourself read, do some self-development, specifically maybe around, connections in general. Maybe you want to read more books about love, or limerence is another word I'm hearing, which is a word I just learned this year. So that could be a really great space to start, especially if you are ready to ground into a more secure partnership. Okay, so that's definitely something that's coming through. I'm also hearing this very specific message. I just heard stop waiting. I don't know who that's for. Spirit of Christmas, what else can help them achieve their maximum niceness? We have Desert Rose with confidence. Build self-confidence to help you find yourself and release what you don't need. What do you love most about yourself? Love this. So Spirit of Christmas is also talking to you about really needing to elevate your consciousness so that you're able to feel more confident, feel more empowered, and be able to make smart decisions for you that are really going to help you continue to attract the maximum level of success that you deserve. So that's definitely something coming through as well. So yes, pile number 1, that is what I have. Well, not too bad, right? I'm pretty proud of you guys. I feel like sometimes it can be hard to acknowledge when we need some support. But I'm really feeling Spirit is really working with you to help you feel supported and cared for during this time. Hello, Pal 2, how are you? You chose the Russian dolls and this is your reading. Welcome. I hope you're doing well and you're having a fantastic time. Just going to go ahead here and tap right into your energy so that I'm best able to channel. So Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy of pile number 2, who chose the Russian dolls? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pile 2 so that they can have the best possible reading. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everything you continue to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I actually lied. I'm not going to make this reading about have you been naughty or nice. We're actually going to look at 2 nice things that you're doing this year or that you Spirit's wanting to acknowledge, and 1 naughty thing that you're doing this year that they want you to stop doing, okay? So, surprise. One of the things that I was hearing when I was tapping in was test. Definitely feel like this year you guys have been tested through your teeth. I think you've done quite a good job at accomplishing these tests. I'm hearing the word trip, so some of you may actually be receiving a gift of a trip for Christmas, or I feel like there might be a very significant trip that you end up taking over the next year, which is going to be a major, major part. I'm also hearing mothers, so some of you could be becoming mothers or be dealing with mother issues. And I'm seeing a train, which for me is all about movement. So there's definitely movement here. Okay, pile number 2, please. What is their first nice thing that they've been doing? Four of Wands, okay. What's their first nice thing? And the Sun, wow, that's really, really nice. Some of you may have entered into a partnership this year that's really fulfilling. But for others of you, I just feel like you're working on confidence, self-love, just shining your energy out. And because of this, Spirit is really wanting to acknowledge that they're very proud of you for really having this expanded energy where you feel good and where you're kind of like trying to be as nice and as generous with people around you as you can possibly be. That's a really fantastic trait. And your Spirit team is super, super proud of you for doing that. They want to acknowledge that. Pile number 2, please. What is the second nice thing that they've done? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Cups. The second nice thing that some of you have done has been to work with money in a positive way. Maybe you've been donating more money. Maybe you've been giving some more money to charity than before. I also want to say here, I feel like some of you have been helping your family a lot this year, whether that's financially or just with being like a more stable or joyful force. And your Spirit team is definitely wanting to acknowledge that. They're very proud of you for all of the work that you've put into your family, or in general about caring for other people. That's been something that Spirit has been really in awe of you for doing, is expanding that grace to other people. So they're very, very grateful for you, and they do want you to know that. Some of you may also be getting a gift of a promotion or something coming in next year. Now, pile 2, please. What is the naughty thing that they've been doing? What's landed them on the naughty list? What's landed them on the naughty list, please? We have the Moon in reverse. Okay, they have the Lovers in reverse. Interesting that we have reversals. So what has landed you on the naughty list here is, not trusting your intuition. That's one thing that your team is really trying to help you with. This has been creating a lot of fear, deception, and anxiety. I also feel like it's creating a lot of misunderstandings with people. Maybe you have not been able to balance your emotional state this year, specifically when it comes to love or relationships. But I feel like there's also been this energy of receiving downloads and then like not trusting them. So one of the things that I feel your spirit team is really wanting to communicate with you is that they want you to work better on creating harmony with your connections and not having so much conflict with what your intuition is telling you. I also feel for some of you, you guys have just been making bad choices, and this is also putting you on the naughty list. Maybe you're noticing that that's just coming out quicker than you're able to control it. Like perhaps maybe you've been having problems with impulse control. But that's going to be a big part of your next year here, is trying to get that sort of stabilized. You might also, for some of you, you keep letting a person back into your life that is not good for you. Is also what I'm hearing. This could be a friend, a family member, or a lover. Tell me about their first positive thing here. What else do we need to know here about their first nice thing for pile 2? We have Libra with balance. They're just so proud of you for being able to try to maintain a sense of balance with, you know, shining your light outwards. I feel like the more that you've managed to balance your inside energy, the more that it's really expanded outside. I feel like there's been a lot of maybe focus as well on your appearance. Spirit's just really wanting to acknowledge that you've been working to create more balance and more peace within yourself, which is fantastic. Tell me about the second thing, please. Tell me about the second thing, please. Second nice thing. What do we need to know? We have midheaven with pinnacle. For those of you who have been helping other people, volunteering, giving a lot to others, I feel like your spirit team and the spirit of Christmas is saying that this is really going to help elevate you to achieve the maximum level of expansion that you can possibly achieve with the midheaven. It's funny because I feel like there's going to be a major career or financial blessing coming your way because you have been caring so deeply for those around you. And your spirit team is wanting to know, and the spirit of Christmas is wanting you to know that they have acknowledged your work and that they are going to, in fact, create a lot of blessings around it, which is fantastic. Tell me about their naughty thing, please, for pile 2. What do they need to know around that? What do they need to know around that? We have opposition with confrontation. Some of you may be scared to lean into a confrontation. You might be feeling a little bit worried that maybe this is going to isolate or push things away from you. But one of the things that the spirit of Christmas wants you to know is that opposition is sometimes necessary to help you grow, especially when you're compromising yourself, your integrity, and your values, because you're not willing to sort of take the step to confront someone or even to stand up for yourself. You might also be struggling between like balance of the head versus balance of the heart, balance of the logic versus balance of the intuition. And spirit of Christmas is really asking that you work with creating more harmony between those parts so that you're able to actually make smart and effective choices. Tell me what else, please, Spirit. Spirit of Christmas, what else would you like them to know for this season? Oh, wow, we have your home is protected by angels. Archangel Michael and the Spirit of Christmas, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. Beautiful. I love this. Some of you may have been worried about your physical space, maybe not being as protected as what you would like. One thing I will say is I feel Spirit is really wanting you to know that there's going to be a lot of very, very exciting things, especially when it comes to money. Some of you may be purchasing a home or able to get a big sense of like accomplishments with a home, which is fantastic. But I also feel for others of you, if you've been worried at all about your physical space, your spirit team is watching over that and they want you to be aware of that as well. Yeah, this is beautiful. Some of you, again, I'm just feeling like a sense of new spaces coming in, or even just renovating, buying new furniture, something that feels very nice to you. Pile number 2, please. What else does the Spirit of Christmas have to say? Wow, we have heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. One of the things the Spirit of Christmas is trying to say here as well is that there's something that you want for yourself that maybe you were thinking was not going to happen. And what the Spirit of Christmas is going to try to share with you is that that thing that you want is in fact going to come into your life. So just continue to focus on activating your heart's desire, because it is going to in fact help you elevate yourself to the point where you feel a lot more balanced and excited about your life. but something you've prayed for is on its way to you. What else, please, does the Spirit of Christmas have to tell pile 2 right now? What else, please? What else, please? The Spirit of Christmas have to tell you. We have Amber with soothing, calming, and emotional healing. Does your inner child need a voice or compassion? One of the things that's also coming up for you from as a gift from the Spirit of Christmas is more emotional balance, more calm energy, and more acknowledgement here of your inner child, especially for those of you who have been working a lot to help other people. Maybe you haven't been really giving to yourself during that time. And one of the things that I am seeing here is the ability to really connect with yourself and connect with healing your inner child. It's going to be so crucial in helping you kind of elevate and get to the next step of where you want to be. But fantastic work this year, pile 2. Make sure that you're acknowledging all that you've done. So yes, that is what I have, my friends. I hope that you're doing well and you're having a great day. I think that this group has gone through a lot. I'm getting a lot of emotions popping up. So I just want to acknowledge that as well and say that I'm really proud of you guys, because sometimes it's hard to sort through that. Okay. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the clogs and this is your reading, welcome. I hope you're doing well and you're having a fantastic day. I'm just going to go ahead here and tap right into your energy so that I'm best able to connect. So Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy here of pile number 3, who chose the clogs? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pile 3 so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for everything you continue to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, pile 3, I lied. I'm not going to do are you naughty or are you nice? We're going to take a look at 2 nice things you've done this year and 1 naughty thing, or just like what you are continuing to need to work on. One thing I will say though is I was hearing the word seek when I was traveling. Oh, interesting that I said that. Maybe some of you are traveling. I meant to say when I was channeling your energy. So I feel for this group, you guys have definitely been on a path this year. You've been seeking. Some of you have been paying a lot more attention to your physical body here as well. I feel for some of you, there might have been some sort of like weight loss or something around the body as well that you have been working on. And Spirit's really proud of you for that. They're asking that you help to persevere. Others of you have become a lot more serious about future planning, and that is as well something that Spirit's really proud of you for doing. Okay, pile 3, please. Let's look at their first nice thing. What do we want to talk to pile 3 about regarding the nice thing that they're doing? Wow, we have higher self. Beautiful. It's a great first card. And we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, first nice thing that you guys have been doing has really been all about tapping into your higher self, especially when it comes to your emotional state. Some of you are getting better at acknowledging your emotions, being able to communicate with your emotions, and just trusting yourself as well. I also feel like there's been a lot of compassion, new relationships, love, or increased creativity as part of the nice thing that you've been doing this week. And your Spirit team is really proud of you for doing that. They want to acknowledge that they're aware that your heart is opening, and they're very proud of you for continuing to push it, even when it feels uncomfortable. I also want you to know that if you guys have been trying to tap into your higher self around love, Spirit has heard your calls. Pile 3, please. What is the second nice thing that they've been working on? What is the second nice thing that they've been working on this year? Justice. Okay. And we have the King of Wands. Okay. Some of you have really been trying to be more fair to other people. And this is something that your Spirit team is really wanting to acknowledge here as well. They're proud of you for trying your best to be as balanced and as fair when it comes to dealing with people who might have egos. Some of you have had to maybe put your wishes aside to try to help other people achieve what they want. And your Spirit team is really trying to communicate that with you as well. But they're extremely proud of you for doing that. They know it's not been easy for you, but they are just proud of the effort you've been putting into yourself and putting into balancing yourself out, balancing your energy out, just so you can feel good and aware of what it is that you need to be doing. Some of you have also won some kind of a legal battle this year, and Spirit is wanting to acknowledge that. They're very proud of you for continuing to stick with your guns and be really empowered, even though it was difficult. What is the naughty thing Pile 3 has been doing this year? What is the naughty thing we want to talk about? What is Pile 3's naughty thing? We have present moment in reverse. And we have the 9 of Cups, okay. So part of the naughty thing that Spirit's wanting to talk to you about here is the fact that sometimes you guys lose the present moment. And instead of focusing on the present moment, what you're often doing is you're focusing a lot on the feeling that you're going to feel when you get the thing that you want. So like, let's say you're looking for a house and you haven't got the house yet, but when you're thinking a lot about the future when you get your house, and you say to yourself, well, I'll be happy when I get that house. But what Spirit is really wanting you to point out here is that you're losing the present moment. So they really want you to pay more attention to drawing your energy into the current time that you have, so that you're able to really connect with what you need to do right now, versus like delaying your gratification, delaying your sense of hope, delaying your sense of happiness too. Because when we scatter our energy like that, either we're too focused on the past or we're too focused on the future, we end up losing a lot of our energy actually. So I feel like that's a big thing that Spirit's wanting you to know, is like they want you to be able to have this sense of joy in the present. So that is one thing that I think they're really trying to get you to look at. So that's your naughty thing, is that you tend to be focusing more on I'll be happy when I get this particular thing, and that's kind of scattering your energy. Tell me more please about this first nice thing. What else do we need to know? We have series with nurture. Yeah, your Spirit team is just so proud of you for nurturing yourself, for giving to yourself, for loving yourself, for caring for yourself. They're just so proud of you for all of the work that you've been doing around that area of your life. They're noticing how much you're starting to really trust your intuition and trust your vibes, and they're so proud of you for that as well. Tell me about the second thing that they've been doing well, please, Pile 2. Pile 3. Tell me about the second thing that they've been doing well. We have symbiosis, interesting, with a trine. Yeah, I feel like you guys really acted maturely in a situation this year. This could have been around someone who had a major freaking ego, and your Spirit team is just so proud of you. They really want to acknowledge that. They feel really in awe of the work that you were able to do around balancing your energy out. Even when you felt like you just wanted to scream, you were able to kind of like really maintain a sense of integrity. And I cannot overstate how proud Spirit is of you, because I'm really feeling it coming through. You really could have acted out in anger, but instead you chose to be very balanced, and you chose to be very kind, even when, you might have felt like it would be better to do something else. And your Spirit team is so proud of you for that. Pile 3, please. What about their naughty thing, please? What do we need to know? We have 12th house with introspection. All your Spirit team is asking you to do is to look within and take a look at like why do you feel like you have to constantly like hang your hat on the future instead of focus in the present moment. I feel like that's a big thing coming through. Your Spirit team wants you to be able to be happy in this particular moment. They don't want you to scatter that. You may also need to look at the 12th house. Maybe there's past life stuff. Maybe there's other things going on here that need to be examined. But it's super important that you kind of get that under control so that you're able to achieve like the maximum level of happiness that you can achieve. What else here? What else here? Tell me about Pile 3. What does the Spirit of Christmas want Pile 3 to know? Wow, we have your children are watched over by angels. So if you don't have children, this could be future children. If you don't want children, this could be your own inner child. So there could definitely be a need to connect with your own inner child during this particular season. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Yeah, you're really being asked to examine yourself and examine like the energy that you bring to the table. I think that that's really important this year. But also, you know, maybe even playing a little bit with your inner child, allowing some space to grow, allowing some space to examine and to just appreciate that for you is going to be super, super important here as well. Okay, beautiful energy here. I'm going to use this one. I just feel like there's something about being more playful that's coming through. And it's funny because I think all three piles pretty much got this type of energy. What else, please, does Spirit of Christmas want pile 3 to know? What does the Spirit of Christmas want pile 3 to know? Ooh, we have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life's purpose. So some of you need to really tap into the energy or the frequency here of working with flower energy. Some of you could have a flower name like me. My name's, if I was born in, you know, an English speaking country, my name would be Delphi, because the flower that represents me is the blue delphinium. So that's like my name. So one of the things I will say is, for some of you, you may want to get flowers, or you may be, a spirit could be giving you a heads up, you could be receiving flowers for Christmas, but adding more live plants to your space is going to really invigorate you this year. What else, please, does the Spirit of Christmas want pile 3 to know? What else does the Spirit of Christmas want pile 3 to know? Ooh, we have Peridot with manifest. Teaches you to identify what is missing in life and to manifest it with the assistance of the angelic realm. What have you been denying yourself? So one of the things the Spirit of Christmas wants you guys to know, pile 3, is it's really time for you to elevate and expand with what it is that you're looking to accomplish. They're so proud of you for everything that you've done. And there's just this really strong desire to have you be aware of that. They want you to know that they are there to help you kind of manifest what it is that you're looking to create, and that they're there to help you achieve your goals. So this is something that's coming through. I'm so, so, so proud of you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful day. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.